Have you ever wanted to run your own Pokemon collectible shop complete with booster packs, starter decks, mangas, and even the Game Boy games? Well, there's this game called Trading Card Game Shop Simulator, and it lets you do just that. If you mod it, of course. The base version of Trading Card Game Shop Simulator comes with its own proprietary collectibles called the Tetramon, which are cool in their own right, but let's be real here. We want to do this with Pokemon cards because we grew up in the 90s and we're after that nostalgia grab. Woo, we got an Alcadabra. Nice. It got graded as a 10? What? We're here for that raw, uncut dopamine that only Pokemon cards circa 1999 to 2000 could deliver. Sorry, Tetramon, you're just not gonna cut it. Okay, so to begin this adventure, you need to go to Nexus Mods, go to the mod called Pokemon Expansions. The link will be in the description. And next what you want to do is scroll down till you see the requirements tab and open it up. And this is a list of everything that you're going to have to download and add into your TCG Card Shop Simulator install in order for this mod project to work the way we want it to. So to get started, click on the first thing in the list, which is the binder overhaul. It'll navigate you to its mod page, at which point you'll hit the manual download. You'll hit download again. You'll choose slow. It's really not slow, it's only 5 seconds. And it'll begin downloading the zip file. And just repeat this download for every single mod that's in the Nexus requirements for the Pokemon Expansions mod page. And I promise that this isn't as overwhelming as it may seem if you're not from the modding community. It's as simple as just downloading these things and dragging and dropping. Seriously, I promise. If I figured it out, you can too. And once you're done, head over to your downloads folder on your computer. Make sure you have 10 zip files because that's how many you're going to need. Also, if you notice that the zip icons next to my downloads look different than yours, don't worry about it. Don't ask any questions. These are from the old ways. It's forbidden knowledge now. I can't explain to you why they look like that. Anyway, once you confirm you have your 10 zips downloaded, go over to your Steam page and find the local install of TCG Card Shop Simulator. Right-click on it, choose Manage, and then choose Browse Local Files. That'll pull up a file explorer like this one. Let's configure it to where this and the downloads page are both visible at the same time so we have a nice easy workstation that we can use. In your downloaded zip files, look for the one called Beppin with Configuration Manager. That's the first one you need to extract. After you unzip it, go into the Beppin with Configuration Manager folder and then shift click all of the items. And then drag and drop them into your TCG Card Shop Simulator game files. Now that you've done that, what you want to do is head over to your Steam library and launch TCG Card Shop Simulator just to confirm that Beppin is working. You're going to see a console log like this one right here. And you can confirm it's working because once you're on the main menu, you can press F1 and you'll see this screen appear. Now that you've confirmed Beppin is installed correctly, you can go ahead and exit the game. The next step is going to be to extract all of the zip files that we downloaded from Nexus Mods earlier. I'm going to speed this part up because it's just a repetitive process and I honestly couldn't figure out what to say for that long. Alrighty, so now that we have them all extracted, I want to take one final moment to do a checklist on the TCG expansion page to make sure that we have all the required mods downloaded. And we do, so I'm going to go ahead and start dragging and dropping them. What you want to do is you want to go into each individual mod folder, find the Beppin folder, and then drag and drop that on top of your TCG Card Shop Simulator game files. And it will synchronize it with the Beppin folder that's already there. This is a very simple process. You just rinse and repeat the whole way through. Just every one of these, open up the folder, find the Beppin folder, and drag it into your game files. There's only one exception, and that's the Enhanced Prefabs Loader folder. To install this one, you want to left-click on the Beppin folder that's inside of your game install folders. And then inside of the Enhanced Prefabs Loader folder, you want to shift-click on Patches and Plugins, and then drag and drop that into the Beppin file that we've opened up from the game install, and then back out to the first page of your game install folder. I also like to delete every empty folder after I've put its contents inside of the game install. This just helps keep it tidier and more organized. But other than that one folder that is the Enhanced Prefabs Loader folder, all of the installations are the exact same process. You go into the extracted folder that you just downloaded, you find the Beppin folder, and you drag and drop it into your game files. Same process, just do it a bunch of times. Let's boot up TCG Card Shop Simulator one more time just to make sure we haven't broken anything. And if this works, we're finally going to get to have some fun. Everything looks good. Yep, there's all of our installs. All of our mods downloaded correctly. All right, now on to the fun part. Head back over to the Pokemon expansions page that we got all of the prerequisites from. Except instead of going to that button this time, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the files page and you're going to begin manually downloading these. What this does is it adds each set of Pokemon cards that you want to collect in your shop to the actual game files. Start with the base set and you can work your way all the way down to the Wizards of the Coast promos. There's 8 downloads. I chose them all because I love these cards. I want to play with them. I want to collect them. Let's get them in the damn game, dude. Once you've got them all downloaded, begin doing that incredibly interesting and fun process of extracting them all. It's not tedious at all. Now that you've got all of your expansion folders extracted, go ahead and pull up your game install files and have them share the screen like this so you have a nice easy workstation. And you guessed it, open up each folder, drag and drop its Beppin folder into your game installs. It'll synchronize it. Just do this process 8 times. You're almost to the finish line. You're almost about to be able to rip them cards open in your shop, dude. I'm excited for you. Also, I'm excited for myself. I haven't actually gotten to play the game very much. I've spent the entire time modding it. Once you have all the expansions placed inside of your game installs folder, go ahead and load up the game one more time. You're going to check out your phone real fast because we did download that phone overhaul mod, and you need to do its tutorial because a lot of these mods, they have an app that you use on your phone that's extended to it. For instance, if you want to order Pokemon cards, there's a PokeShop app on your phone. So go ahead and do the tutorial for that real quick, and then go ahead and click on the PokeShop app, and you're going to see those beautiful vintage Pokemon cards chilling there, waiting for you to order and open them. I'm excited. Did I mention that yet? I'm excited for us both because we're about to play, man. That's it for this video. I'm going to explain how to add the Battle Simulator and the Pokemon Game Boy emulator in the next video. If you found this helpful, please help me out by liking and subscribing to my channel. If you didn't find it helpful, go ahead and leave a comment and tell me why. I really appreciate the feedback, positive or negative. I'm just trying to have a good time. I want to show you guys what I'm up to. It's a symbiotic relationship. Thank you so much for watching.